Hello everyone, my name is Henry Thorne. I am currently a student here at Tennessee Tech University with a major in business and IT management. I'd like to start off by thanking you all for allowing me to be here today to speak on a topic I'm very passionate about. To be honest, this is my third attempt at obtaining my bachelor's degree. I've always felt that general education courses were a waste of time, or simply put, classes that belittled the accomplishments that I worked so hard to achieve in high school. So today I will be speaking on the general education courses that each of us as students must take in order to obtain a degree in our chosen field. I will be discussing the general education classes, how they should be restructured or dismissed for the modern college student. Specifically, I will be discussing how general education requirements are costly and time-consuming, how they affect dropout rates within the first 2 years of enrollment, and how they hinder the exploration of new concepts and experiences. As a full-time college student, I've always asked myself, why is this class needed for my specific degree? What is this providing for me that wasn't learned throughout my high school career? I honestly feel this is a question many incoming freshmen will ask themselves at some point throughout their first year. Southern New Hampshire University states general education courses are important because they reshape your outlook on learning. They teach you soft skills and introduce you to a variety of disciplines. However, it has been shown that these skills should have been acquired during the first 4 years of high school. Each student had to complete in order to be considered for entrance into a university. On paper, the purpose of high school is to teach you about math, science, English, and social studies. On the inside, though, the purpose of high school is to teach you about maturity. It's about learning to see the world through new eyes. It's about having your values questioned and your ideas tested. If a high school education seeks to obtain the same growth as general education courses forced upon incoming students, why was their high school education not sufficient to master these skills? And why are students forced to essentially relearn these skills? General education courses account for roughly 40 of the 120 hours needed to graduate. These courses total about a year and a half for full-time students, which is roughly $15,000 on average. If students weren't required to take general education courses, in retrospect, it saves them approximately a year and a half of the limited time we have here on Earth, and about $15,000 if you're lucky enough to pay for these courses prior to the onset of federal or private loan interest accumulation. While well-intentioned in most cases helpful, general education courses can hinder our sense of exploration and become discouraging for students who may have already been struggling with the decision to attend college in the first place. General education courses are usually large, difficult, and emotionally draining. These factors combined lead to a misrepresentation of what a college degree is supposed to provide and later become when in major specific classes. This means that a lot of students become burnt out, weary, before they even make it to the first classes specified for their major. Knowing that general education takes up approximately the first year and a half of their 4-year degree, nearly a third of college freshmen drop out before their sophomore year. While there may be other contributing factors, the stress that general education courses promote is certainly one of them. According to a report titled, "What Do College Students Think About General Education Assessment?" by James Madison University, both students and professors had a low perceived value for general education courses. The low perceived value by professors could be due to the fact that these courses do not cover material that they enjoy. If the professors are not having fun, the classes are uninteresting. And if the classes are uninteresting, students do not want to learn. Forcing students into these courses shows them that college is nothing more than a never-ending cycle of perceived entrapment and unfulfillment. By changing general education classes, this cycle could potentially end. Students are then free to take classes that interest them by professors who are passionate about their topics, and this could hopefully lessen the college dropout rate while still giving students the courses necessary to develop skills for a job and develop the well-roundedness that is sought by many colleges. As general education courses become more and more tedious and less curiosity-inspiring, these courses do not amount to the preconceived notion that college is where you find yourself, and instead become just another place to meet and follow certain expectations and requirements. For example, many colleges require general education skills such as writing, mathematics, science, and social studies. Sound familiar? If no longer required to take these courses, many students could explore new fields of study such as arts, humanities, or even psychology. These are classes that possibly could have not been offered in high school. Instead of making general education non-intuitive classes that simply have to be completed in order to move forward in your desired degree path, Virginia Tech has further enhanced the value of general education by allowing students to structure their general education around a theme and to complete with the support of faculty and supervision. Some of their general education requirements with an experiential learning opportunity. In addition, Brandon Bastides states helping graduates achieve purposeful work may indeed be the actual purpose of college. General education courses are supplied in a variety that each student may choose from, but that variety is limited to certain subjects. College is supposed to expand your knowledge and teach you how to apply that knowledge. But by limiting what can be learned with general education classes, colleges are creating students with a similar knowledge base that is technically useless in the work field. If you know and learn the same as every other student, what makes you different? Each student should be able to explore these different areas in order to discover their passions and create a genuine interest in their decided career choice. Overall, a college education should focus less on general education as a means to master certain skills already obtained through prior education, and should instead focus on building curiosity and a purpose in a student by allowing them to explore different fields in addition to their major specific classes. General education courses contribute to more debt, frustration, and closes us off into preconceived boxes. However, this can be solved by reimagining how general education courses are implemented. Given that a high school education should have already provided us with the tools necessary to achieve success in college, I hope that this has changed your perception on the value of general education courses and opens your mind to what a college education should be. Thank you for allowing me to share my thoughts on this topic, as I believe that it's something that affects us all in a very similar fashion. We can make a change, but only if we discuss that there is a problem.